Welcome back, everybody, to the Elite Empire podcast. Today we are with Tippzzy. Um, we met back in 2020. I'll do a little bit of an intro for me. We met back in 2020 playing Fortnite when I was a wee little fella. He was still grown himself. Met there, grew over to. We upgraded a little bit. I upgraded a little bit. We ran into Verdansk. Had great times there. Now we're playing CS together. Um, He's been more than just a gaming buddy, though. He's helped me through some other things in my life, and just been there to talk to. So he's definitely the first person I thought of to host a second podcast, or the first technically podcast with, but the second is what it'll be. But we're just gonna have a short little chit chat. Have some questions for him, then we'll go through the normal um, current news. There's definitely some better stuff than last week. Some big news in the gaming industry, gaming world. So we'll go through some of that stuff. So welcome in.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
All right. So first kind of question or conversation is why, or okay, the mix of the two. Um, why/when did you start gaming?
Oh, dude, I was gaming at the ripe age of I've been gaming for probably my whole life, ever since I was 6 or 7 with the cousins and everything like that. I remember playing GameCube. I don't even know if you know what that is because you're so
I do. I
young,
do.
but no, we played GameCube. I used to play, honestly, I had the original Nintendo. I had Nintendo 64. I had, everything like that. So my brother gamed a lot, so I used to play PlayStation a lot. So I've really been gaming my whole life. Didn't start getting really competitive with gaming until I met my buddy Clipsy, that we play
Yep.
with.
Yep.
Um, me, him, and our other friend from uh, elementary, middle school is more middle school. Started doing game battles in Call of Duty. Our first one that we played together was Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4.
Mm.
So that really took the competitiveness to another level because we enjoyed that. So um, but yeah, just I enjoy competitive things.
Yeah, and kind of answered the next question I have is so you said Call of Duty 4 was the first one that you played a lot or grinded?
Yeah, I would say that was the one that we grinded the most. I think I got 10th prestige whenever we actually had prestiges back then.
Yep.
It was the
Uh,
gold. It was a gold cross. I remember that.
oh, yeah. The good old Gold Cross. I've just seen videos of this stuff. It's not like I ever played that. The first game I ever played, Call of Duty I ever played, was World at War on the Xbox 360, and that was it had already been out for who knows how long at that point because I got my Xbox 360 in like 2016, shortly after they stopped making games for the Xbox 360. But that was kind of when I got that, and yeah, World at War was it my first one. When was the first time that you was Call of Duty Warzone the first, or when you really got into like streaming your games competitively, or did you do any before that?
No, I actually started streaming just because of Warzone. Um, we did wagers on it, so when you do
Yep.
wagers, you basically have to stream. Um,
Mm.
I think we did our first tournament, and they required us to stream, and so I was like, I'm kind of enjoying this, and it got the accusations a lot, so that was fun. People coming in yelling at me, so um, those were the days, man. Though, like being able to stream some Warzone and play
Oh
some
yeah,
tournaments. We
yeah.
won a lot of tournaments, but the site that we were doing it ended up essentially not really kicking us off, but making it where we didn't have a division to play anymore because we won literally almost every tournament. So
Yep. Yeah, I remember. I remember those days. I'd come into the stream and it'd be chill, and then he'd run. You guys would run through a team or two, and then all of a sudden, people are in chat yelling at you. It's like, guys, that's I play with them. They're not cheating. I can for sure tell you that, especially once Ricochet came out. I mean, you basically
Right.
can't cheat anymore. You guys are still running through the lobbies. I remember playing a couple games, which I rarely played. After Verdansk, I really never played Warzone. I was mainly just a Rebirth warrior, but then they took that out, and that was kind of the end of Call of Duty, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this can kind of goes into another thing. But I'll just
So it's confirmed that it's gonna be Black Ops 6, but I think it's going in the trash. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, the thing is, they're they are doing recycled content. With them keep doing recycling content, you're only keeping people around because of the rebirth and the Car 98 coming back, and the games keep dropping. I mean, think about the big names that used to play Call of Duty. Nick Merckx, now he's playing Elden Ring, and you got so many people playing different games, and so it's just like there's a ton of people not playing the game because it's just dry and stale. Um, if they would have made rank for the big map, maybe I would have played that a little bit more. But the rebirth is, I played it, man. Especially the ranked, it was just ratty. So I think Verdansk coming back, it's gonna blow up. Everybody's gonna be back on it because Verdansk is gonna be there, and that's supposedly the first Warzone map that's gonna be there. So it's gonna blow up, but I think the nostalgia of it is going to go away. Um, but it depends on the guns because I haven't been able to enjoy the guns recently. They all either have just stupid amount of recoil, or you gotta do like you have to grind so much just to get the attachments. And I'm like, I hate grinding multiplayer to get attachments. So we'll see how they do it. But it was still a grind. Right. No, they want people that are on the 50-inch flat screen TV that's sitting in their chair in the very back of the room to be good at it. They want them to be able to kill, which it doesn't make sense, but hmm I mean, the thing is, and Clipsy and I talk about this all the time. Fortnite did it so great. It put a damper on a lot of games because think about the peak of Fortnite. You were getting an update every Tuesday. every Wednesday. It was every week. You had vaulted, you had changes, you had everything. So that game was in a great, great, great place for a very long time. And I still think they do really well in their game. They add tons of different changes, ton of different things. Because I play a lot with my son still, so um, I think Fortnite has is still doing it well, but um, I just think that it's a different population playing than what we played. I can't play build mode because there's sweats now that crazy. Drop in 2040. Oh, I disagree. I think Fortnite is going to stay strong. I because the reason why I say that is because of the kids. My son won't stop playing Fortnite. Right. 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 Yeah. Right. Or on the or on the complete other side is because whenever I play with my son, I only play against really bots. I run against like probably 4 or 5 real teams, and we push everything. I got my son pushing everything, so we probably will run into four real teams, and then everybody else is bots, and it's just like, all right, this is not fun. So what was your question? I'm sorry, you said with them trending down. I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Truthfully, I mean, I think it's gonna take something big to come out again that's just like blows everybody's mind. Um, I mean, think about how long gaming went with that. I mean, it took so long for a game like Fortnite to bring everybody together. Because I mean, think about it. The girls were playing Fortnite. Everybody was playing Fortnite. You weren't a nerd for playing video games anymore, and that changed gaming completely. I think it's gonna take something a big like that to bring the gaming community back together. Because I mean, I don't see anything in the woodworks. It's like, yes, that's it. I mean, I enjoy extraction shooters, um, but I just don't know when they're gonna. Right. Mhm. And it's mostly mouse and keyboard. So if these console players can't play it. So I don't know. We'll definitely have to see. I wouldn't be surprised. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I think still the gaming companies have a huge opportunity. If someone were to create a game that would blow up again, you would see massive numbers. Because I think people are looking for that. Because every game that you play right now, whether it's Apex, that hasn't changed much. I mean, yes, they'd make some slight changes to help the quality of life, but it's still relatively the same game. Call of Duty's, hasn't changed much at all. Fortnite, yeah, that they added changes, but still same type of game. And it could be a battle royale, but I think it's got to be completely different and um, got to really capture everybody. So I don't know, but I know they still have a big opportunity because everybody built PCs. Ton of people were building PCs. They all wanted to play games. It doesn't matter if you're female, male, kids. You know. Right. Yeah. Right. No. Right. No, Twitch made it the easiest to find people because I mean, not many people had keg. So I mean, if you put TTV in your name, the first place people are gonna look is Twitch. So yeah, it definitely could be. Well, yeah, basically. Yeah, there's competition. It's all about competition. If there's competition, these other games are forced to do what we want. Right now, they're not forced to do anything. They're like, we're gonna do whatever we want. We're gonna force any content out that we want. Think about like the concerts Fortnite had and things like that. They're going to legit have to bring some of that stuff because if there's another game in the market that actually does it good, listen, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 as an opportunity to blow up. If they do everything right and keep nostalgia and keep the movement and update, when things are broken, you fix it. I'm not talking about a broken gun like a DMR because sometimes that's fun. All right, keeping things like that in for a couple days or a week, like I understand. But like if something's actually broken when people are getting in the walls or um like there's a bunch of glitches or the server's just not running good, like you have to hop on that day or the next day and be like it's fixed because if not, you let a week go by of people not playing your game, they're like, oh, I just been doing other things, like I don't need to get back on. Right. I don't even know. Probably. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. And honestly, yeah, they've had two games right in a row where they've just sucked. Honestly, been horrible. So, um, if they do that again, man, mean, Clips talk about it all the time. Their game's dead. It's gonna die. People aren't gonna keep playing it because uh, the the things that keeps people engaged is whenever big streamers are playing their game and you're obsessed with watching it. Dude, I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I got on Twitch. It was actually probably to watch you the last time I was on Twitch, because I do that because I'm your friend, Like, I don't care right now to see anybody big play a game because I'm just like, all the games are boring. Like, I'd rather go in your chat and just have a conversation with you and see how you're playing. But no, I have no interest in watching anybody play on Twitch. Yeah, right. No, you have to be somewhat competitive. You got to be able to get kills, and you got to be able to have personality with streaming. So yeah, yeah. Right. No, I don't think World Cup would do anything. I'm not watching it. Right. Right. Go that way. What's up? You're hot? Sorry. Right. A lot of people played it. Yeah. You got to be able to think in a battle royale. That's the part that makes it good, you know. Halo missed its opportunity. Big time. Yep. Yep. Right. Yeah. Because anime hero. That's awesome. That's messed up. Right. That person's life didn't matter, but my anime hero would have done it. So yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I've heard that, yeah. Mhm. It tanked. Right. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Because they were going under. So they were trying to keep them. They were just trying to keep them alive. Yes. Yeah. So they were going bankrupt, and so everybody was like, "No, GameStop's not going bankrupt." Then they're like, "GameStop to the moon." So then that's when everybody threw all the money at it. Dude, it's horrible when you give someone like $2 for 4 games. You're like, "That's the best I can do." That's wild. That's wild. Well, and once again, Fortnite did it right. Game was free. Gotta make a game free to bring everybody together. Right. Right. Yep. Literally, you're not lying. Mm, no, I don't think so, man. I appreciate you having me on. For sure. If you need me to ask questions, I'll come on. I'll interview some people for you. He has a wall up. He's pretty funny. Once you get his wall up, or wall down, he's pretty funny. But he's more quiet whenever other people. And I can tell he's already talking more around you. Um, he just doesn't know the other guy, so he tries to stay pretty calm. Yeah. So what's your favorite game all time? Fortnite? Really? Well, that's just because I feel like it's old. Think about it. You got to think about it though. When the game just released, you were playing probably solos all the time. You didn't play solos? Oh, well, that's why. That is 100% why. Well, because you missed the time. You missed the best part of the game. You you needed to be there day one. So I played day one. Okay, but did you play it even on console? Okay. So you you missed it completely. So you would have probably said Fortnite, and I'm not joking, because Fortnite was single-handedly the best game that I've played. Truthfully, because of what they did was phenomenal. They had updates all the time, and dude, the feeling of getting a win when you first started was a feeling like no other. Like legit, dude. Like everybody would post it on their story. It didn't matter, you know. If you got a Fortnite win, dude, it was the biggest thing, and it was so hard too. Right, like legit, dude. So, um, yeah, you definitely missed the mark, especially if you played only Chapter 2, man, because Chapter no, I played when the game literally first dropped. I think it was like a day or 2 into the battle royale, and I started playing it, and it was crazy. Right. Have you ever played Overwatch? That's another another game that you'd probably really enjoy. No, it's very competitive and it's a lot of team aspect because like Clipsy and I played a lot of Overwatch too, and it takes a lot of coordination, a lot of when to time your ults and when to do things. So it's a really good mode, really good game, and it has a big community too. But it's kind of like that Counter Strike feeling where you don't have to play with a bunch of friends. You could solo queue and talk to people and work together. So it's cool. Right. Problem is, I get like after so long, I get bored of it because I'm just like, because the thing is, it's competitive, but not like the competitive I like because I like to run and jump and be able to use movement and hit a bunch of shots. So like basically, I'm still relatively new to mouse and keyboard. Like I don't play it, so I like to be able to control a gun. And with that, I mean, there is so much. I really feel like it's a lot of luck when it comes to like some of your AK shots because you're just straight pulling down and it's just like everywhere. So right. Let's face it. Is that the 2v2? Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh no. They have a community that's gonna stay their community for sure. Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Right. Yep. No, not at all. Right. I agree. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree, man.